So, hello viewers, we are back with another episode and we are in
Hello.
the pet hair studio and we have Dr. Dev today and Ms. Esther with us. So, we will talk about some phobias and general medical conditions of our pets, which you need to tell your pet relocation partner prior. So, these things can be handled wisely and more accurately. So the phobia that can become would be a noise phobia. So, Ms. Esther, what you wanna say about noise phobia?
Okay, so noise phobia, it can actually happen like like there's the weather, like thunderstorm, the thunder mostly. Then like if there's like a festival season, it will come out like firework. People actually play with the fireworks, and then also the pet going for the journey, right? So from there, if like let's say they're going as cargo, then from there they will actually the place as cargo there, they will be like very noisy. There will be heavy machinery there, so you
The
can
airport
hear,
in general will be noisy lah,
yeah.
and then before and after travel. Yeah.
Before and after, so it's gonna be like very noisy. So this one you can, if let's say that the pet has a noise phobia, so you need to start giving them this one a month early for them. And
A
then
month
from-
or earlier, you can give all of this lah. So these two are
It's
similar,
the same,
right?
yeah.
So we usually either give one. So we usually this if you have noise phobia. So these are the ones that we know of that's available here in Malaysia.
just to keep them calm during the journey.
So the pet parents should know that either their dog has a noise phobia or not. If they have, then they should be prepared
Yes,
earlier
prepared.
because, as you said, that the airport in general would be noisy and they can, if they have a noise phobia, would be a trouble.
Yeah,
Then,
this sometimes we think that there's actually no noise, but in these kind of areas, there's definitely a lot of noise. The sound of the engine, the sound of all the machinery carrying all the cargo around and all that. So whether you send as excess baggage or not, they will still go through the cargo hold. And the noise they are exposed to is they are exposed to a lot of noise and a lot of noise that we can't hear because the noise comes at a lower frequency, right?
But
So
they
they will be
can-
affected,
yeah, they
right?
can,
So if you know they have these problems, better if you handled it in advance. And it's not only at the origin airport. It's also at the destination airport. You know when they disembark.
Yeah, when they reach there and disembarking. In general medical condition, we have heard of, they say it as ABC, like airway blocking and then breathing and then circulation problem.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the other problem. Yeah, common problem that could affect. But for our services, we take this quite seriously, right? So we make sure that the pet owners actually inform us if the pet has any medical problems, and if they don't know, it's good if they find out if they see any symptoms or anything. The main thing that we are concerned about is, as you mentioned earlier, ABC.
yes.
A for airway,
Airways.
B for breathing, C for circulation, right? So these are the three things that you have to remember, and three things that you have to remember in an emergency as well. So the airway problems that we most commonly that we see, right, is the fact that even the airways are a bit blocked. So this is can be seen especially in snub-nosed pets, especially snub-nosed dogs. Yeah, snub-nosed dogs can be dogs like Shih Tzus, then French pugs, French bulldogs,
Those
English
that has a
bulldogs,
snub-nose,
yeah, all these kind of pets, Pekingese, right? All these kind of things, right? Because they are from their nose, right from the front, the nares, it can be blocked. So it's impeding the airflow from coming in. And then it could be that their soft palate is long, the turbinates here are not, the air doesn't come in clean, it's quite turbulent, or, at the back here, in some way it's blocked or it's actually narrowed. So all this can cause problems breathing. The reason we put this under behavioral problems is if they already have some anxiety or they're experiencing all this, anxiety can build up.
Yes.
And this with a higher level of anxiety, it can become a bigger problem. You know, the obstruction can become a bigger problem.
Yes.
And then we talk about breathing issues. So if they already have like bronchitis and chronic pulmonary damage, right? Breathing, so they can't breathe, you know, or they previously had infection and now their lungs already have some damage. If you see them struggling in general, so this will be a problem. Earlier we were talking about the airways. Actually, if you pick up your pets honking or actually making any sound when they breathe, or they have exercise intolerance and all this, is something that you absolutely have to mention to us, right? Because not all snub-nosed breed pets actually have these problems. Only some of them do. Okay, and some of them severe enough to cause a big problem. It's just a small number.
Then circulatory.
Then circulatory issues.
Yeah.
So when we talk about circulatory issues, we're actually talking about the blood supply.
The blood supply.
The blood supply. So when we talk about the blood supply, it includes the heart. Right. So when we talk about the heart, so if there's any heart problem, that's why even though in most countries they don't require any heartworm treatment, we always tell our pet owners to get the heartworm treatment, because we don't want, because it could be that the pet is okay, but during the transport period when the anxiety increases, suddenly the heartworm issues or some other heart problem, it actually becomes exacerbated, and then it can cause even more anxiety. So understandably, it causes a problem.
It will cause more anxiety. So I need to say this thing: if have a noise phobia, just handle it in advance. If have this type of medical conditions, what we mentioned, so should tell us so we can handle it prior to that time, and everything goes smooth. And
all medical problems you
all
take from us,
medical
but
problems.
especially those three needs to be given special understanding. Yeah.
Okay, then with this, I think we can sign off. And when you are ready to relocate, just let us know, and you can go to our website link below this video, and we will be there for the relocation purpose.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, bye. Bye.